What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion and you're watching Reptiliatus. Well, you guys have heard it from me the last few months. I've been telling you all how badly I've needed to rehouse a bunch of my slings and juvenile tarantulas. They're just outgrowing their enclosures. It's happening so fast, so I took the liberty of buying a ton of enclosures behind me. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rehouse lots of spiders. Now, I'm gonna be dividing this up into a few parts or maybe just different videos because there are quite a few different tarantulas. You know, a lot of arboreal animals and terrestrials. Maybe I'll do a separate video for the Theraphosa sturmi slings when I rehouse them, just to kind of split it up. Otherwise, it's gonna be a super long video and nobody wants that. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to be using, and then I'll show you the tool that we'll be using to drill the enclosure. So let's go ahead and do that. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you guys know that I focus on keeping different species of arachnids as pets, as well as different kinds of reptiles and amphibians. So if you're into that and you're looking to learn a lot about these types of animals, please consider subscribing down below, and then afterwards, don't forget to ding the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright guys, let's get right into it. Now, if you love tarantulas, before we get too far into today's video, I want to shout out Everything Exotics. Thanks so much for sending me some free things here. Let's take a look. They have really cool designs. If you're into tarantulas and other cool exotic pets, you gotta check them out. I'll drop a link to the website down below. Alright guys. So they contacted me on Instagram and were kind enough to send me a sample of stickers. Wow, these are so cool. Holy mackerel, these are sick. Wow. So check these out, guys. Look at these beautiful stickers. Okay, so we have the Psalmopoeus irminia there. Like, how nice is that? Really, really cool design. And then here we have another Psalmopoeus irminia. We have a Poecilotheria metallica. This looks like a Chromatopelma cyanopubescens, or maybe a Thrixopelma ockerti. I'm not quite sure. Peruvian flame rump, maybe? I'm not sure. And then here we have T. Celedonia. And then we have a Brachypelma hamori. This might be a Thrixopelma ockerti. Awesome. So thank you so much to Everything Exotics for these great stickers. Like I said, I'll leave a link to their website down below in the description to check them out. Alright guys, so here is the haul. As you can see, we have tons of enclosures here. These are some really nice cookie containers. Well, I call them that, like cookie jar, clear containers, and they make great enclosures for juvenile arboreal species. So we're going to be housing lots of individual teas in these. We have a lot of these packs of containers here that'll be great for some juvenile terrestrials, and a few larger containers in the back, as well as a really tall one here that I'm going to be putting a Poecilotheria lowland female into it. But yeah. Here's some moss that's going to be going into the substrate. This is a nice mix of peat as well as a bag of the Zilla Jungle Mix, which, as I've mentioned before, is currently my favorite commercial substrate that you can buy and use right out of the bag. Plants grow great in it, etc. It's awesome. Then I also have a bit of the Zoomed forest floor bedding, which is cypress mulch that I'm going to add a bit of to the substrate just to add pockets of aeration. So not a lot going into this, but you'll see as we go. That's kind of where we're at. Over here I have some wood that I collected from a maple tree that has been cleaned off and baked, dried off, ready for use for the animals. Now, the most tedious thing about making these enclosures is that they have to be modified. Naturally, containers like this don't have any air holes in them because they're made to store food and other things like that, not spiders. All jokes aside though, we need to be able to drill ventilation holes in the top, the sides if necessary. So how do we go about doing this the easiest way possible? Well, let me show you. Alright guys, so what we have here is probably the tarantula owner's best friend as far as tools go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Dremel tool that I recently purchased. And let me tell you, this thing revolutionizes customizing containers for tarantula enclosure use. we are going to go ahead now and assemble the extension kit here so that I can easily go ahead on all angles and drill. You'll see it in action. But I am going to be leaving an Amazon link down below for you to purchase the exact same tool if you want to use it to create your own, to modify your own containers for enclosure use. It's super handy. And if you purchase that following my link, I do make a tiny little commission on it at no expense to you. It's just part of the Amazon affiliate program. So if you want to support me, feel free to use that link. But yeah, this tool is fantastic. Let's go ahead and start. So this will allow us to easily move around and get all the angles without having to just use the tool like a giant screwdriver. Just gives us a lot more versatility. Just gonna turn it on. And now it's spinning, as you can see, but obviously on a pretty low setting, so we're gonna start turning it up. So some serious settings on this baby. We're probably good at about a 4. Alright guys, now that I've made 8 of these containers, the other one's on my desk, we're gonna go ahead and start preparing the enclosures for rehousings. So the first tarantulas we're going to be rehousing here, now that we've finished 2 of the containers, are my 2 Psalmopoeus irminia. These spiders recently molted and are showing adult coloration. See, one of them is in pre-molt. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this one might be an immature male. I don't know for sure, but probably. Alright. You can already see the tarantula is down in the bottom here. Does not look happy at all. Yikes. If you want to see what I'm looking at here, that's what I have to move into this. So wish me luck. Wow, that spider is not happy. Literally there's venom dripping from its fangs. Let's get it in here quick, shall we? Alright, so let's see if we can just gently get them to... There we go, that works. You okay? Hold on now. Perfect. So we got 1 animal in the new enclosure. As you can see, stunning tarantula. Psalmopoeus irminia, Venezuelan sun tiger. There we go. You're okay, I promise. Just take it easy. Oh, there we go. That should stay there. Alright. Alright, so the next teas we're going to be rehousing here are a few of my Caribena versicolors. These are the Caribbean or Antilles pinktail. I have a few that are showing some adult coloration now. See if we can lure them out. Coax them out here. Okay. Beautiful spiders. There you go. Some nice juvenile specimens. We can coax this beautiful spider to climb up and into the container. Watch. A bit of gentle toe tapping. Years of experience. Go ahead, girl. And you go. There we go. We'll find a good spot for it. They don't. Uh-oh. Looks like I jinxed it. Okay, let's try that again. I got the water dish where I want it. Oh, wow, you're eager to go in there, eh? I'm gonna just gently pour some water in. And then, no, you gotta live in this one. Come on, girl. Up we go. In there. There you go. Okay. And the best part is we can clean this out and use it for another tea. Alright, next we have Hefty Smurf. The last one we did was Greedy Smurf. This is Hefty Smurf. Another one of my Caribena versicolor juveniles. Coax this animal in. Actually, you know, I'm really doing this in the wrong order. We're going to put the water dish in first, and then we'll move the spider into the new enclosure. Don't want to scare the spider any more than necessary. So let's go ahead and get some water in there. Alright, now these are a must-have in any collection. They're so beautiful. Up we go. And come on. There you go. Let's go. In. You were so close. You were so close. There you go. Now that one I'm almost sure is a female. I think I've sexed it. There seems to be a clear spermathecae. The last one I think is male. So that's just a little fun fact. Alright, the last tea. I'm just gonna put the water dish somewhere. Just put it there, why not? Take a look at this magnificent animal. This spider is female. Let's go ahead and coax them out and into the enclosure. Where are you going? There you go. There we have it, guys. That was definitely stress-free as far as the Caribenas went. The Psalmopoeus was another story, but we got those in just fine. So guys, I ended up deciding that the one of the last 3 teas I'd like to rehouse is the mature male Poecilotheria rufilata that I have here that you might have seen from the last video. He desperately needed a rehousing. I had no idea he was already in his penultimate stage till he molted to ultimate or mature stage. Now, the way we're going to rehouse these animals safely, because we're also going to rehouse another male Poecilotheria and a pretty fast Psalmopoeus cambridgei, we're going to do it in a bin like so, tall bin. But not only that, it's going to be done on a computer chair. Now, the reason for this is I've found in my experience, because the animals are on this sort of floating platform that's supported by nothing more than a hydraulic stand, they'd rather run around the surface area of the chair than jump off or run off the edge. They might go underneath, but then they just come up on the other side if they're spooked. And I find that this works really well in controlling the animals as opposed to doing it on the floor and having them bolt off under a shelf. So hopefully this is going to work well. I don't even want them to bolt. Let's not assume that's what's going to happen. But yes, we are now going to try and coax this male. Hello. Are you willing to cooperate with me, please? Come on. Yep. Okay. Whoa. So this is where the speediness comes. Oh. This is exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Getting a good look at this guy. I'm gonna get the lid for this handy. Another weird thing I just noticed, this little dude is missing a pedipalp, which totally blows. I really hope he can still get the job done, but even the one he has seems damaged or something. I'm not sure. So he might not even be breedable, which really sucks. I don't know what the situation is here, but nonetheless, we want to give him a good life. No. In. Come on, buddy. In you go. Yep. In there. Stay. Success! Alright guys, there's no way I'm gonna pretend that this next one doesn't scare me just a little bit. Poecilotheria ornata male now. I just need to find my paintbrush because that was really helpful and I don't know. Oh, here we go. So let's go ahead now and try to encourage this animal. He's extremely fast, so that's one of the things I'm not excited about. What I'm going to do is offer him a superworm in hopes that he holds on to it and lets us manipulate him. So, okay, there you go. He has it. Now, we can just get him to climb from here to here. Life will be great, but let's see if that's possible. Now remember, if he didn't have that superworm, this animal would be bolting all over the place. No. Up. He's like, I want to go home. He can tell that's his home. That's kind of wholesome. Buddy, if only you knew. This one's way bigger. Come on. Now again, as you can see, I'm using a paintbrush, but I'm also holding it with my tweezers so that I've just put that much extra distance between myself and the animal. Yep. Go down there. There you go. Here, I'll give you your worm back in case you might consider eating it. And that is one gorgeous immature male P. ornata rehoused. Okay, lastly, we are going to be rehousing the Psalmopoeus irminia, which is the Trinidad chevron tarantula. These animals are interesting because, if you haven't heard me say it before, they have a venom that is polypeptide based or composed of polypeptides, and the effect or sensation of the venom coursing through your veins is comparable to that of capsaicin, or basically consuming chili peppers. So very neat. You actually have this feeling that you've been eating hot peppers. Here we go. Yep. I know you think I'm feeding you. I'm not. You're okay. Let's go. Let's go for a little stroll. I don't know the sex of this animal, but if I had to guess, maybe male. Amazing, but I don't want to jinx it. No! Okay, wow. That really wasn't too bad at all. That was awesome. Okay. Let's get the lid on there. Well, friends, there you have it. We just rehoused a bunch of arboreal teas. You can see them all here. The male rufilata. One of the Caribena versicolors. And it'll take them some time to, like, you know, get situated and start webbing things up. But I think they're gonna like their new homes. Well guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this rehousing video. It's definitely really nice to be able to rehouse 8 of my teas here, but I have quite a few more to go, so do stay tuned. You can expect to see links up above to the next video as they come out, because this rehousing thing is going to be going on for a few videos. You should expect that there's going to be a bunch of tarantula rehousing videos coming up in the next few weeks as I go through and rehouse many of the animals in my collection. So without further ado, as always, I'd like to take some time to thank you all so much for watching. We also just hit 50,000 subscribers a week ago, and that is insanely exciting. I don't even know how to thank you guys. It's just overwhelming, and I appreciate you all so much. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't be doing this without any of you. So really, we did this. 50K, and we're already on our way to 51. So let's keep the momentum going. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I look forward to seeing you guys in another video again soon. And if you want to see more videos about tarantulas, follow the link up above here to my tarantula playlist, where you can see more content pertaining to my 8-legged friends. Alright guys, take care.